It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Packers and the Birds on Monday Night Prime Time.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Rodgers on the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's got room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
To try again after the sack, Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Rodgers. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cobb. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And Crosby puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd down, back to Sanders. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A give to Jones. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll make it a 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Sammy Watkins, 33 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the 40 now on second down. Hurts over the middle. He's got Watkins. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Dancing to his left, and out of bounds right around the 20. 2nd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown! Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Sanders a first down, still going, and all the way up to the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. From the left hash, this from 46. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will knot us up at 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. On 1st down, Hurts. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And that right there, his 1st incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play, but Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
Hurts gets this to Sanders, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Watkins, 47 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And the final number on that throw, boy, it traveled an even 69 yards. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. Called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video reviews. Green Bay offense ready to take over. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, This offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers caught by Cobb. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Off the option, it's Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Rodgers to throw. Well, he's going to go for it all, and that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And this one is incomplete. They've had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Finding some room at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Sanders. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Being chased out left. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So, flying Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.